And shout out again to all those people who hate my guts, but is sitting in a quiet place listening to my show. You are obsessed and sick, okay? Okay, I'll be right back, and let's get into something else.
What's good, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ebony. All right, you guys, so I want to give you guys a little bit of an update. As of right now, the channel will stay Black Tea Blog until I get some things worked out on the back end with YouTube and my verification badge. So until then, we will be staying the same. Now, let's get into this mess because this video is gonna be quite messy. Get your snacks and let's get into it. So this all started Cardi B versus the Shade Room, and also Cardi B versus another blog, when Cardi B basically told the Shade Room to remove a post of her daughter. You guys know that Cardi B is celebrating her daughter culture, and of course the blogs are posting about her daughter and they're wishing her a happy birthday. With that being said, Cardi B felt that the Shade Room should not post anything about her daughter because they do not post anything that is positive about her in her opinion. So Cardi B feels like the content that they post about her does not give her any good feedback. For example, they did post a clip from Cardi B being on the Lipstick Service interview with Angela Yee where she addressed the Rolling Stone article. Now after this happened, this is where we saw a huge fight on social media. Now a fan responded to Cardi and they said this: all this because she said for them to delete her child off their page. Cardi said of a post that I was blocked from commenting on. The Shade Room responded with this: you were not blocked from commenting. Please stop the lies. We are only addressing your comment on negative content. We didn't bring up your daughter. And you called me asking me why we don't post your family. Lie again and I'll put out the receipts. Cardi said this: why would I lie? I have no reason to lie. It's the same things with the post from today. When have I asked you that? Oh, we can post receipts. Best believe I recorded the convo that we had on the phone. I don't even know why y'all want to do all of this. The Shade Room says, Cardi B, please post the recorded convo we had. I actually would love for you to post it. We had no reason to block your comments because we were good. If there was an issue with the comments, you could have reached out. People come at us in the comments all the time. We pin it. Now hold up. This is interesting because they said we had no reason to block your comments because we're good. So you mean to tell me that if you guys aren't good with someone, you restrict their comments? That's a little messy and shady, allegedly. Cardi B goes on to say this: never asked y'all to post about my family. You can't show a DM or nothing of me asking you that. And I'm not dumb to post that call, but trust, I got it. And even on that call, never asked y'all that ish. Stand on y'all truth. All of this, but ignore me a couple of days ago when I DM'd y'all. Now Cardi B's fan did respond to her and they provided her a screenshot, and it does show that Cardi B is restricted from leaving comments. It says, I am Cardi B restricted. Only you and Cardi can see their new comments on your post. Now the person actually got a response from Cardi B and she said this: oh, that's what they did. Well, just know I never lie. The gaslighting and race baiting, it's insane. When I actually defend myself, I don't be tripping. I just peep the BS. Now the Shade Room responded and they said, Cardi, I'm saying it publicly. I will not sue you if you post a recording of our private conversation. Please, please, please post the recorded convo. We both know why you want to post it. You aren't going to post the recorded convo. The recording would prove that you did in fact ask us why we aren't posting positive family content for you, as well as other things. I know you don't want this out in the public, so let's end this. We will continue to show love as always. You don't need lawyers' papers. I'm giving you my permission to post it publicly, the recorded convo. You can can use this tweet in court if I ever tried to sue. Post it. As far as the DM, you sent our DMs have actually been acting up. It says we see things, but we can't actually load or see it. Cardi says, send me the lawyer's papers so I can post, baby. I'm not dumb. Why can't you just admit you shadow ban me from commenting? Why are you dancing around it? I'm the one posting everything. Now this is interesting because Cardi, you're actually dancing around that recording. You have been told several times that this blog is not going to sue you, but you just want them to admit something without delivering the recorded call. So it does make me question, could Cardi have said for them to post more family content about her allegedly? Remember you guys, these are just conversations between Cardi and the Shade Room. All of this is speculation and, to be quite honest, unnecessary. Now a fan responds and they said, where are y'all receipts at the Shade Room? Y'all claim to have receipts. Cardi posted everything y'all said y'all would post, and y'all still talking about our conversation. Cardi B said thank you. Cardi B then said, why don't you post it? You claim you have those receipts. I never text or DM you. So if that's the time I asked you and you claim to have them, then post it. Post it, baby. Now another person says, she's deflecting, Your Honor. Cardi says, I'm not deflecting. I'm just not dumb. I'm just no dumb? The Twitter account is asking to post it, not the actual person I had the conversation with. The person that I had the conversation with has to give them the authority. That's why they're trying to bait me to post it so they can put me in some legal BS. Cardi says, no lie, it really sucks that Ish had to even get this way and this far. All I ask is for fairness. The gaslighting and the games is BS. Just remember, I'm human too. The Shade Room says, but if you keep trying it, I will have my lawyers draft the papers you requested and then call your bluff. You will never post it, even if you had lawyers' papers. It is in your best interest to drop the subject. Chill. Why is it in her best interest? Is there a little bit more tea that we have not sipped? Allegedly. The Shade Room says, Cardi B, what's the phone number to the lawyer you used in your defamation case? Because we trying to see something. Is this the only negative content you are referring to? Now, after the Shade Room asked for Cardi B's lawyer, this is where we saw Tasha K post the lawyer's phone number. Chill. Talk about a mess. Cardi says, I gave multiple receipts today, and yet y'all had posted none. Now y'all lying to the public again to make it seem like the convo was about other people when the convo was about the same ish y'all doing now? Send them papers and make sure they from the person I had the convo with. The Shade Room says, okay, I'll send the papers first thing tomorrow morning. Don't edit the convo either. Twitter, you are on notice. After I send Cardi B the papers, we will see if she posts the conversation. LOL. Cardi says, I'll be waiting. No need to edit when you have nothing to hide. In the meantime, explain why you can post me on your page, but also got me restricted because I posted receipts. Yet no answer. The Shade Room says, it was about 10 minutes long. It was a three-way call. A mutual friend called me and dialed her in. If Cardi posts an edited version, I'll post the one I have in response. She's doing it to herself. I was actually willing to let this go. Cardi says, no, you wasn't willing to let it go. In fact, this is the reason why you kept doing shady it, to the point I had to call y'all out publicly from restriction, from commenting to ignoring my DMs. There's nothing to edit. Post the call since you have it. You keep backpedaling. The Shade Room says, just to be clear, there is no beef on our end with Cardi B. After we made up, we were good. We showed her tons of love and will continue to do so. We just have to defend ourselves with the truth. We post more positive content than anything else on Cardi. We wish her success. They also said, let's see how well this tweet ages tomorrow when we deliver the papers. Night, night. Cardi B then says, you know what? Let's handle this like adults. Angie, get on the phone. Now, Cardi B also did some voice notes in response to the Shade Room, and she had a lot to say. Check this out.
I want to take it there. You see, I DM'd you guys, but of course you guys ignore me, and that's why I had to take it publicly. Clearly, you guys have me muted from commenting on your page. That's why when I comment, nobody could see my comment, and I actually have screenshots of it, and that's why I posted it. So now you guys want to gaslight me. If you guys are not doing shady purpose, why mute me from commenting? And then You guys post certain things positive about me, so y'all could continuously post negative things about me that you don't do to other artists. Example, the thing with Little Kim, the with the lip service. You guys literally edited the video. And posted things that sounded kind of funny so people could drag me. Also, you guys did the same thing with the Rolling Loud interview. That Rolling Loud interview, my response was a minute long, and you guys only took 10 seconds out of it. That clearly gets me dragged. Come on now, let's not play these games. Also, you guys post funny things when it comes to my music release. You guys ignore completely when I do really good performing, anything that got anything positive to do about me. Even, matter of fact, even with the Shake It music video, I'm a person as well. I'm a person and I have feelings. I'm not a crazy person. I'm not this ghetto person. I'm not this person that's trying to like make narratives about me or nothing. Like, you guys clearly know what you guys doing. If it wasn't, you wouldn't mute it. But my thing is, take it easy on me. Take it easy on me, bro. I'm a person as well. And I'm trying to protect my best, my mental health. I'm trying to protect my best, my mental health, as much as I can. And I really just, I don't know, it's too much. I would have replied to you guys. We could have had this conversation on DM, but clearly you guys are ignoring me. So now we have to, I guess, do it like this.
Now, Cardi B also posted a DM of messages between her and the Shade Room, where the Shade Room was asking Cardi B and her husband Offset to be in a new show. Now, this is how the DM begins. Hey Cardi, we're reaching out as we'd love for you and Offset to be a part of our upcoming show, Drip Codes. Attached is one sheet about what it's about. Let us know if you'd be interested, who to reach out to coordinate. Thank you. Cardi says, when does it start? My house is going to be finished in June. We can do a tour. The Shade Room says we start filming the first part of April, so we'll definitely circle back with you once you're done. If there are any parts you're open to touring before then, common spaces, cars, closet, we can do that in April. Just let us know. Cardi says, okay, cool. I know my home in New York will be done by the first week of June. It's so cute. The mainly house in ATL, one with Offset, I gotta fix up a bit. But yes, hit my publicist Vanessa up so we can coordinate. I can't wait. The Shade Room says, okay, cool. We'll hit her up. Thanks, Cardi. We can't wait too. Now, Cardi B posted this DM because she said, how can the Shade Room respond when they want me to give them something or be on their show? But when I asked them about being shadow banned, as you guys see on the bottom of the screen, it does say that they saw the message. However, they did not respond. Now, to give the Shade Room credit, they explained that they were having issues with their DM, and a lot of things would say that they saw messages that may have not been seen. So this is kind of a he said, she said. Cardi B is saying, look, you read my message, and when you don't get anything from me, then you don't respond. And the Shade Room is like, look, we're having issues with our IG. Look, we are not ignoring you. You are also not restricted. Shade Room also said, Cardi, you do not own our site, and you do not get to control our coverage. If your old self is posting pics of our black female CEO, calling her fat and ugly, make sure that you post a new picture. She says, I'm not on that type of time at all. Actually, I spoke to Angie about 4 months ago on the phone for an hour. So where's this energy coming from? I don't control nothing, but don't block me from commenting on your page, then posting funny stuff. Now, after this happened, everything kind of died down until we saw a blog that goes by Female Rap Live come out to expose Cardi B and accuse Cardi B of offering them $10,000, and also said that Cardi B was sending them documents about Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, allegedly. Now, before we get into this story, I want to be very clear. There is no evidence that Cardi B sent this blog a message, okay? This should be taken as hearsay, speculation. None of this should be taken as fact, because this is basically what this person is saying online. I don't know if Cardi B emailed them or sent them a message, and I'm not going to say that I know for sure she did. We are just going to get into the tea, and we're going to read what this blog has accused Cardi B of. Again, this does not say or put that it is a fact that Cardi B did this. This is an accusation, and it should be taken as such. So let's get into it. This is what the Female Rap Live had to say. Cardi B goes on yet another Twitter rant, and this time it's against one of the blogs, The Shade Room. She accuses them of posting only negative things about her when they post the same thing about every celebrity. She also called black women fat and ugly. At I am Cardi B, The Shade Room might not post their screenshots, but I will post these screenshots of you offering me $10,000 to switch sides, not to mention how you were sending me sealed documents of the Huff B. Petty case. You got my last account suspended over legal BS, and that's the only thing that stopped me from posting them. Now you're over here picking fights with blogs like it's not several others of us with similar messages from you. I'm going to get sued effing with y'all. Screenshot now because I am deleting in 10. Now this blog did release a supposed DM that came from Cardi B's team, and this is where things get really messy. Now this is what the DM says. Hello, is this Female Rap Live from Twitter? We are contacting you as Cardi B's team on behalf of Cardi B herself. What you post on Twitter goes against Twitter community guidelines and is considered as hateful conduct, which we could take legal action against you. However, we have decided that you could be used. We are offering you $10,000 to stop posting negatively about Cardi B. Start posting positively about her and begin to post negatively about Nicki Minaj. If you accept this deal, we will grant you a new account with followers that adhere to Cardi B and content to post with both Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. We have documents from the Huff B. Mirage Petty case that you could use to kickstart your new brand. Please get back in contact with us. If you would like to further discuss this agreement, we ask that you please do not share these messages as it will violate our privacy. We will unfortunately have to take legal action against you, and both parties would not want that. Correct? Correct. Hope to hear from you guys soon. Female Rap Live. Now hold up. This allegedly came from Cardi B's team on behalf of Cardi B, and they basically want this blog to post negatively about Nicki, and they also offered to send sealed documents in the case that Nicki's husband is dealing with. This actually reminds me of the situation of that weird account. There was actually an account on Instagram that only had several followers. It was Jennifer, it was another blogger on YouTube, and some other people who have been really instrumental in trying to ruin Nicki's brand with this Jennifer Huff situation, and Cardi B also followed that page. So could this lead us to believe that Cardi B sent this message or had someone send it? I don't know. Honestly, it's still a little fishy for me. But when it said Huff v. Petty, we all had that question of why Cardi B was following a page that was involved with Nicki Minaj's husband. Now I decided to go ahead and search the email that this supposed DM came from, and when I searched the email, Cardi B's information popped up. But on the other hand, I also found a random Instagram account where this email was also attached. So this is weird. Y'all know we had to do the due diligence. At one point, the email was attached to Cardi allegedly based on Google search, and also another page. So this is a hot mess. So now that we've pretty much went over everything that Cardi B, the Female Rap Live blog, and also the Shade Room has said, I want to give my personal opinion, and we're going to wrap this up very nicely. The gist of it is this. Cardi B feels that the Shade Room does not post enough positive content about her. She feels that they are gaslighting her because when they post clips of her interviews or her live streams, they are only posting posting certain clips that she accuses the Shade Room of knowing will ultimately get her dragged by the general public. Now, on the flip side of this, the Shade Room has no control over what people say in the comments. So it's almost like you are upset that they're posting those posts, but you're also holding them accountable for random people who also share their opinions. I think it comes a point where, as a celebrity, you either are able to accept others' opinions of you or you're not. And if you know that you're not, it's also your job to protect your peace as well. On the flip side of this blog, The Shade Room, was also very instrumental in helping Cardi B get her first #1. So when the blog was working for her, it was great. But when the blog does post things that put Cardi in a box or a tight situation, she does get upset. She also has every right to tell the blog to stop posting my kid. Let's get that clear as well. Now, I think with the Shade Room, the problem that the Shade Room is having is that the Shade Room, it kind of pretends to be unbiased, right? The Shade Room tries to be, look, we're just going to report on everything and let our roommates comment. However, they do act very selective in what they post. And they said on Twitter, there is no reason to restrict your comment because we are good. This actually doesn't sit right with me because it makes me think that if they're not good with someone, they are going to restrict them from defending themselves, right? So it's a messy situation. But on the other hand of this, Cardi B has to understand that this is the nature of the beast. This is what she signed up for. And we also have to understand that Cardi B is not from an age of other female rappers. Cardi B is from an age where she is online 24/7, right? She got her stardom online. She deals with her fans online. And a lot of times when you're online, you are able to see a lot of what people think about you. That's why when people say that my blog, is so focused on Nicki, well, I've never said that my blog wasn't, but I use this platform to give you guys my opinions, right? My opinions. And you know this, so you come here for my opinion. But if we look at the Shade Room, people are going there to see what's happening. And I think that's the problem. Now you guys, after all this happened, this is where we saw the Shade Room finally respond and say, Cardi B, I agree. Let's hop on a call. Now it does seem that the Shade Room and Cardi B did come to some type of agreement because the Shade Room did delete their tweets and also Cardi B, and they also issued a statement. Just spoke to Cardi B and we were able to come to a resolution. We're putting the issue to rest and moving on. Cardi, we wish you the best and continued success. Glad we found a way to move forward peacefully. What happened earlier was bad, but how it ended is good. To the roommates, we promise to never subject you to this kind of behavior again. We appreciate your constant support, and we wouldn't be nothing without our 36 million roommates and counting, onward and upward. You know what? At the end of the day, this is some BS. Y'all did all this because Nicki was trending and Nicki was having positive press. That's why this happened. I do not like this at all. This all seems so fishy. You mean to tell me y'all hopped on a call that fast and now everything is back to normal? So Cardi B allegedly can control what you, because now you have some type of resolution? Allegedly? Child, imagine being a celebrity and thinking that you can curate what the internet says and literally threaten to sue people for basic reporting. That is so crazy to me. Isn't this called the Shade Room? Child, talk about a mess, allegedly, in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think about this topic down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. I love you guys so much, and we will chop it up very soon. Bye.